Hello everyone and welcome into today's video where we are checking out Cardano. We will check out the price charts of Cardano, but also just before that some fundamental news which may be behind those moves here, and also some quick fundamental developments over there. So just before we start, as always, if you want to support this channel you can smash the like button, it helps out a lot, and let's get into the video. So first of all, we have this announcement of the ALONZO hard fork event, which will transition Cardano into the smart contract era. It's scheduled on Sunday, 12th of September, so in about a day or so. And there is also gonna be a chat from the team and also some special guests, so definitely stay tuned on the Sunday 12th of September so you don't miss any important information. And by the way, if you want to see more info about ALONZO and this transition into the smart contract era, I made a couple of videos, so you can check out my crypto playlist on my channel, or there is a link to a recent video about the ALONZO transition in the top right hand corner. Then I found this quite interesting information about implementing a new kind of stablecoin on Cardano. You may know the biggest stablecoins out there, which is USDC and USDT. For example, they are also running on Algorand. However, this is said to be a new kind of stablecoin which aims to eliminate price volatility, and it's called DJD, I guess. There is a short summary how stablecoins work, and the basic principle is that the price stability is maintained as long as the stablecoin is fully backed by reserves in the currency to which it is backed. However, there are some common risks. For example, when there is a lack of liquidity, and this DJD stablecoin is backed to a fiat currency, which by default is USD. However, it is not limited to being backed to the dollar. It can also work with other currencies as long as they are oracles providing the contract with the corresponding price index. And there will be two versions of DJD, so a minimal DJD and the extended one. And actually the teams have been working since the early 2021 to test different models using this new stablecoin, and the Cardano implementation will be possible thanks to this ALONZO update. And then finally we have an article about Cardano and why is it called the green blockchain. However, at least in my opinion, in this article they are really bashing down Bitcoin and Ethereum because it consumes a lot of power. However, previously I made a video about the Bitcoin energy consumption, which you can check in the top right hand corner, and it is not as extreme as those numbers suggest over here, or at least those numbers are not so extreme in comparison to a traditional finance institutions behind the fiat. And they are mentioning that the main reason why Cardano is much more greener is the proof of stake mechanism, that the staking is the key, which is true that it's much better than Ethereum or Bitcoin. But for example, Algorand uses even less energy with its pure proof of stake mechanism, and on top of that they also partnered up and bought some carbon credits to offset their carbon footprint. And one more other thing I want to add to this is a link to this article from Square and ARK Invest, where they explain possible energy shifts thanks to Bitcoin, which in fact could accelerate a transition to renewables, for example, because solar and wind are now the least expensive energy sources, so cheaper to build a solar or wind power plant than a coal power plant. And also that you could turn Bitcoin mining into some kind of a energy grid offset. When there is some abundant energy and you need to use it, you can mine Bitcoin and sell it. So a very interesting article to read for sure, and it is linked in the video description for you to check out. And finally we can jump into the price charts as promised. So here we have the development from the last couple of days. We can see that there was this quite a big drop after another sell-offs of Bitcoin and other crypto. However, Cardano has bounced back and we are sitting just under those all-time highs over here. The previous all-time highs are right over here from the middle of May, and here we can take a look at this line, which I now highlight it over here, and basically it corresponds to the previous all-time highs, and now it has acted as quite a strong support, we can see over here. So now this is kind of a backtest scenario, after which the price can continue going higher, so quite a bullish development if we stay above this line over here. So previously running up towards this line there was a bit of a backtest from below, as it acted as a resistance. So this is a pretty nice structure if you are looking into making a position in Cardano. However, now it's pretty much at its all-time highs. We can see that all-time highs from the beginning of Cardano, from the end of 2017, are just over here around 1.4 or 1.3 US dollars. And all these previous months, these levels acted as quite a strong resistance. There was this very long consolidation since the beginning of 2021, so the price didn't really go anywhere. However, now it's looking that we are finally breaking out and Cardano is ready to go even higher. If we add to that those fundamental news with those new features thanks to the ALONZO upgrade, now there will be smart contracts as well. However, there will be important to see whether the large use base from Ethereum based dApps and decentralized exchanges etc. will want to migrate towards Cardano. For that we will have to wait and see. However, another important chart as always is Cardano in relation to Bitcoin, where we can see that we are still holding the trend very well. I think in the last video we've mentioned that we are holding above this support line over here, which has been going all the way since the beginning of 2021. So now we are just above this, and it acted as a support recently as well after those sell-offs. So I think investors are looking into this ratio as well while trading. And if we zoom out into the weekly charts, we can see that we are approaching these all-time highs from this ratio quite quickly. So there may be some resistance just around those all-time highs from the end of 2017 over here of this ratio. However, there is still some way to go, and as I mentioned previously, Cardano is looking pretty solid at the moment. So this was just a short update about Cardano, what has been going on in the past couple of days, with more info about the ALONZO update, which is going to be happening very soon. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If so, please smash the like button to help this channel out in the YouTube algorithm, and you can also subscribe for more future crypto content to come on this channel. And with this, I thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Cheers!